Witam serdecznie wszystkich na kanale Shoteu. Przypominam tylko, że kto nie subuje, ten pała, a dzisiaj będziemy sobie oglądać historię Melstroya, czyli najbardziej niebezpiecznego rosyjskiego streamera, bilionera, który odwalał dziwne rzeczy. Dowiemy się o nim parę rzeczy w tym materiale. No ja was zapraszam oczywiście na twitch.tv/diabeł6, odbywają się codzienne transmisje i na Diabeła, czyli na główny kanał, gdzie najczęściej wrzucamy memy, czasami jakieś zmontowane gameplaye. No, zobaczycie, jak sami wejdziecie.
This is a Russian billionaire Melstroy, the king of the biggest donations on Russian Twitch. This guy made the whole Russian streamer scene do unimaginable things.
What? Ej, co? Czy on zmuszał rosyjskich streamerów do pokazywania trzycy albo golenia się na łyso?
Whole Russian streamer scene do unimaginable things. He threw crazy parties that turned into freak shows and pure chaos, and basically started an era of trash streamers in Russia. But there is more to the story than just money and alcohol. He was facing prison.
To jest ten typek z tych wszystkich menów. Co za biznes suka i tak dalej.
Time for showing on his streams when he was just 16 years old. He had multiple occasions of being physically aggressive towards his guests to the point that they had to be hospitalized. And that's just tip of the iceberg. So how exactly did this guy go from Minecraft server owner to billionaire living on Bali Islands? This is a story of Melstroy, the most unhinged streamer on the Russian internet.
A to jest ciekawostka, bo ogólnie on w tych memach i w tym wszystkim dopiero się pokazał w tym roku. Wcześniej nie był aż tak popularny, przynajmniej w memach. No w internecie stałem, że było dłuższego czasu. Ale ja się o nim dowiedziałem dopiero w tym roku.
Andrei Burin, or as we know him, Melstroy, came from a very poor family. Father worked in a local factory and his mother worked as a cashier.
No, bardzo często spotykana sprawa, nie? W Rosji.
They were so poor that Andrei had to wear his brother's clothes as he got older. He really looked up to his brother. In fact, he was the one who introduced him to the world of the internet. He bought him a new PC, and it didn't take long until Melstroy got into Minecraft. He would skip school very often and instead sink thousands of hours in Minecraft, till he realized he can make good dollar out of it. Andrei decided to buy hosting and made a Minecraft server. Spammed it in every VK's group comment section, which is like Russian Facebook, and then he started selling VIPs to little Russian kiddos. His grades weren't really good.
Okej, czyli pierwszy hajs zarobiony na serwerach z Minecrafta. Typical old school youtuber shit.
But who cares? At only 14 years or something, he was making a nice cash. Then, as every Russian human being, discovered Dota. At age of 15...
No, Dota za granicą jest bardzo popularna. Znaczy, no w Rosji szczególnie. To jest najpopularniejsza gra w Rosji. Ona jest popularniejsza niż Liga.
He would come back from school and play the game for 6 hours. And as a businessman he is, he would also buy in-game stuff for cheaper and sell it for a higher price. You know, a Russian couch flipper, basically. But Andrei would soon get tired of playing games and get interested in something more profitable, yet not so legal. When Melstroy turned 16, he started to stream CSGO. This is where things take a little more darker turn, however. The thing is that Melstroy
O nie, czy to będzie jakaś historia prania brudnych pieniędzy przez skórki w CS-ie?
Streams were pretty popular, but not necessarily because of his Counter-Strike gameplay. He used to go to Russian Omegle, where he randomly stumbled upon girls, chatted with them for a bit, and then he casually asked if they would do something strange for a piece of change. And guess what? They really did. They stripped, they danced, all that just for a little bit of online clout. These streams were so popular that in the year of 2017 in January, around 60,000 people would come and watch him cook. He wouldn't delete his VODs right away after the stream. And that's how he got away with it for around 3 months. Well, it's cool, I guess, but I don't think nudity is really allowed on YouTube. Be quiet, Timmy. It was like 2014 or something. Nobody really cared. However, what YouTube did care about was that these girls were underaged. In March of 2017, music producer and YouTuber Daniela Kashin told the public about what kind of streams would Andrei do.
Czyli PDF Action, niedobrze.
Я в шоке. То, что сегодня вы увидите, это реально страшная хуйня. Господи! Мне кажется, что он психически нездоров. Блять, какой пиздец!
This way more people found out about Andrei's activities, including the government. So when he was sitting in college, chilling, police busted in his apartment, took his PC to their station to analyze and get the proof of...
Taki Buxton Action trochę się tu odwalił. Ogólnie dużo też popularniejszych streamerów ma taki trend puszczać normalnie filmy dużego studia, jak na przykład Marvela i oglądać cały film z widzami na live, co moim zdaniem powinno być karane i lub banowane. Tak, Paper, ale wiesz o co tu chodzi? To jest ze względu na to, że jest aktualnie konflikt Rosja versus cały świat tak naprawdę i Putin totalnie zniósł prawa autorskie, więc u nich jest to najzwyczajniej w świecie legalne, dlatego to nie może być ukarane przez inne platformy. Dlatego to tak wygląda.
spreading allegations. After Melstroy received the news, he's on the run. He would hide for 3 months in random hotel rooms while still streaming to the large audience, almost like taunting on the police. And then something that nobody expected happens. After 3 months of intense search, they
To jest wszystko przez konflikt ukraińsko-rosyjski, nie?
just let him be. They drop the case.
Prawami.
Which is pretty interesting considering how usually these cases go, and let me tell you, they don't go really well in Russia.
Ты как ездишь? Чё хочу? Извините, извините.
Także tak naprawdę jak mieszkasz teraz w Rosji, to możesz sprzedawać podjebę Adidasa tak o, legalnie. Jakby oni mają to w dupie. To nie ma już, że robisz Adibasa, tylko robisz Adidasa normalnie i opierdalasz czyjeś prawa autorskie tego. A ty się czasem nie mylisz tego z Białorusią? Wydaje mi się, że nie. Wydaje mi się, że to jest w Rosji.
So at least to me it looks like his parents paid a fat check so Melstroy didn't have to go to the prison. Or as Melstroy says, judge was like, man, you know what, you're only 16 years old, you're not gonna ruin your life or anything, we chillin'. No, you can believe in whatever you want, just letting you know that there are 2 different versions of the story. After this incident, Melstroy realized that streaming nudity won't really get him far. However, he had a different plan. Melstroy decided to stream Gamba. He had an exclusive deal with a big online casino, and money started to pour in. His life turned into alcohol, drugs, a lot of drunk girls ready for anything, and 100,000 of viewers witnessing these freak shows live. That's the content he was doing. The more bizarre, the better it is. He invites small streamers or people that just want to make money to the stream, and they're basically humiliated for the viewers' entertainment. There are constantly fights and other absurd things that I can't even say, or this video is banned instantly. It's like we go back to barbaric times.
Nie pierdol, że laska mu robiła loda na streamie.
Again. He was one of the pioneers of Russian trash streams, along with names like Refly, who locked out his pregnant girlfriend in the winter outside, where she eventually died, and all that for a donation on the stream. Or JV Link, who is basically just a low-budget Melstroy. We will talk about him a little later as well. So what started as, hey, let's invite some girls, buy some alcohol, and do a drunk stream along with some casino, snowballed into Melstroy going insane and creating an illusion in his head of him being an absolute god. Eventually, he doesn't care about anything or anyone. Just look at how he's treating his own friends. Propaganda of alcohol, gambling, careless lifestyle, that's what Melstroy streams are all about. His sponsors, apart from kiddos, were casinos that paid him good cash, and as money flows, Melstroy moves to Moscow, where he meets already mentioned Vigilenko, and later he is joined by Grisha Polnaya TV, who is also a very interesting character. And after that, the whole thing goes down.
To jest kurwa... My mamy pojebany trend streamerski z tymi wszystkimi menelami i tak dalej. Teraz się to powoli ukróca, ale Rosja to jest inny świat, nie? Najlepsze jest to, że my tak naprawdę nie mamy pojęcia, co się dzieje w Rosji, a jest tak bardzo bliska, tylko że jest odcięta od nas i nikt nie ma pojęcia o tych kurwa wszystkich influencerach rosyjskich. Oni spierdalają takie szamy.
What happens when you're a 21-year-old without education, a gambler, and you surround yourself with alike people who are straight up crazy in a hat? You will start going insane. Melstroy ended up in a group of people that cares only about his money and will do anything to keep his cash cow going. He was making $1 million a month just from the casino sponsors alone. Damn, this dude must be very rich. Maybe, but not as much as you think. He's a gambler, and that's a fact. He drains thousands of
przesrywał pewnie wszystkie pieniądze na gambie.
dollars down per stream. He rents these super top apartments in Moscow City. That's like a drip neighborhood where all cool and rich kids hang out. He spends cash on random flashy stuff, supplies stream with the most luxury alcohol. He even pays some celebrities to come in, like this guy, Edward Bill, which is a famous Russian blogger. Melstroy paid him around 1 million rubles to come on the stream.
Ja kiedyś kilku rosyjskich streamerów oglądałem regularnie, 2 na Twitchu, ale jak zaczęła się wojna, to przestałem oglądać, o widzisz.
Only for him to promote some random online casino. Melstroy didn't like it, obviously, and after confronting Edward about it, he responded by saying that that's the only reason he came here and he wouldn't even wipe his ass with his 1 million rubles. He got kicked out just a minute later. Another great example of Mel's God complex is the stream that occurred in June of 2020. Mel rented a nice house, invited a couple of guests and some girls as well. This is Yana, just a random girl that looks pretty good, and she makes sure that everyone sees that. She flirts with Melstroy a little bit as well. After like 30 minutes of this happening, Yana gets a call. The caller was her boyfriend, who was not very happy about what's happening on the stream, for obvious reasons.
Ja pierdolę.
Mel basically laughs
Wyobrażacie sobie, żeby wasza dziewczyna poszła do jakiegoś posranego milionera na stream, żeby kręcić dupą i jeszcze ci tak ośmiesza? Kurwa, żałosne.
at him and calls him a cunt. Now we move to the front yard of the house where we can spot a couple of newcomers that are trying to get inside of the house and Mel Troy's bodyguard, which to be absolutely honest, did absolutely nothing. Keep in mind that behind this door is Mel Troy, who has no idea what's happening outside of the room.
A chłopak tej laski.
Comes out and argues with her boyfriend, but boyfriend doesn't really want to talk. So Yana gets slapped, and after that, she gets slapped again. Then guards finally escort those mofos from Melstroy's property, and that's pretty much it. Melstroy, with all this success around him, grew an ego of abnormal measurements and didn't treat other people right. Let's be real. But after one of Russia's most famous artists, Morgenstern, declined his invitation to the stream by saying he doesn't like what's happening there and he doesn't want to be part of it, his God's complex got a little damaged. He realized that people who don't really need his money don't respect him enough, and his reaction to the people not sucking his toes like he used to got a little...
To jest popierdolone, że tam ogólnie on na tych streamach laski bije. To przecież jest chore, nie? Że on jeszcze nie został wypierdolony. Jak bardzo mają to w dupie? Co tam się dzieje?
More impulsive. On 19/10, 2020, Melstroy streamed as usual. He invited a bunch of people to his apartment, drank alcohol, but Melstroy will remember this date as the day when he almost ruined his career. It all started when a new character appears on Melstroy's stream. Meet Yelena Yefremova.
Меня почему-то попросили позвать тебя.
Да, может быть, потому что я активно веду себя.
Yelena then proceeds to talk about generation gap and other topics that Melstroy is not really familiar with. And I'm gonna be honest, she was annoying. Her tone, the way she spoke, she was trying to show off and come out as a smart person while she knew that Andrei wasn't the brightest. Melstroy got very angry and
Nie, no jak? Jest bardzo sprytny.
told her that she is cringe, that she doesn't know what she's talking about. Yelena, however, saw that Andrei pretty much lost it and started to clown on him. He then called her flat, to which girl asked him to show his torso then, which got Andrei even angrier, and then something that nobody expected happened.
Что такое, блядь? Ебать, нахуй, а ты, нахуй.
Yelena ended up with a broken jaw and brain injury that was
Czy on nakurwiał jej głową w blat?
progressing as they went by. However, Melstroy didn't even care. He got sued by her afterwards and had to pay some of 72k Russian rubles, and he also got 6 months of community service. After this incident, he got almost all his social medias blocked, including YouTube channels, Instagram, VK, and Telegram. And it looked like Melstroy is done and will never come back from this situation ever again. Melstroy proceeded to spend 2 years creating new channels on YouTube.
Jeżeli masz tak popierdolone community, to zrobienie czegoś takiego przynosi ci jeszcze więcej fejmu. Nawet jak już robisz tak abstrakcyjne rzeczy jak walenie kurwa głową laski w blat.
Trying out new platforms and new ways out to stream again. Nothing seemed to work though, until he found Kick, where nobody seemed to have a problem with him to be there. He started to gain audience there with streams where he would give out Maybach Mercedes to biggest donators, which turned out to be 1.5 million Russian rubles and stuff like that. He then left Russia and started traveling. Andrei stayed in Dubai where he paid $10k per day for a hotel room. He also bought watches for $20 million, so you know, guys living a life. But the reason why I named this chapter Comeback is because after the incident, his numbers fell significantly.
A, czyli jednak w drugą stronę poszło. Myślałem, że jak już masz tak popierdolone community, to nawet coś takiego ci może przynieść zysk.
Wasn't as popular as it used to be.
Ale jak jest popierdolone, że on nie został zbanowany for life, nie?
However, he wanted to let the world know about him one more time.
Skąd ten debil ma tyle kasy? Za promowanie gambly w Rosji.
Because for the attention-seeking person that he is, it's pretty hard to go for so long without any big stunts. So he publishes this video.
Постричь, короче, всех стримеров нахуй на вас.
And he did as he said. Well, almost. First of his victims was Hesses. He got 5 million ruble dono. Then Kasia got
5 milionów rubli? Ile to jest na PLN-y? 2 miliony 200 tysięcy? Coś takiego? 500 tysięcy. 2 miliony 200 tysięcy.
1.5 million rubles. Then a little side quest he did. He donated 3 million rubles to a Russian legend streamer Papich, who said he would never
250 tysięcy. 220. Kurwa, ma za dużo zer. Nie, 200 tysięcy, a nie 2 miliony 200. 200 tysięcy.
play Dota again, which is kind of funny, not gonna lie. Only guy who refused to
Nie, no kurwa, no za 200 tysięcy to bym się ogolił też na łyso, no. Ja nie ukrywam.
shave his head was Bratishkin. He said that he won't do it even for 40 million rubles. I mean, Shit, I would do it for $2, not gonna lie. Which, funny enough, is exactly how much my Patreon costs. Link down in the description. Then apparently shaving streamers wasn't enough, so Melstroy thought of another stunt he could pull off. Well, and for that, he probably remembered good old days, since he donated money to female streamers and asked them to strip for him. He donated 1.5 million to this lovely lady to show her fingies. Then this girl asked for 3k, which Melstroy donated as well. He also donated to Sveta Solar, the famous Russian blogger or whatever, I don't know, and she looted 1 million rubles. However, this next girl dragged the most attention, as after Andrzej sent her 1 million.
No nie, no dobra, akurat jakbym był laską i bym dostał 200 000 za zrujnowanie swojej kariery, szczególnie, a broda byś zgolił za tyle? Za 200 000? No, za 200 000 bym zgolił. Dostałem kiedyś ponad 10 000 propozycji od jednej firmy za zgolenie brody do kampanii i odrzuciłem. Ale za 200 000, no zgoliłbym, kurwa, no co? Broda też odrośnie, pół roku jest z powrotem. A 200 000 by spłaciło moje mieszkanie, nie?
Rubles in order to pull up her shirt and sit like that for a whole minute on the stream. He called bank and basically stole her money back. Some say these stories are fake.
Ty kurwa śmieciu. O nie, ja pierdolę.
And Melstroy never donated anything. Since the thing with calling bank sounds pretty sus even for Russia, then some donations were misspelled and some other stuff. Overall, I think he would actually do this, but I couldn't care less, really. Anyway, as for now, Andrzej is chilling on Bali Islands these days and makes around $20k per gambling stream. He doesn't do trash streams anymore.
Mam do ciebie pytanie takie, bo ty jesteś streamerem, tylko widzę streamerów. Możesz mi powiedzieć, dlaczego Twitch zlikwidował dział koreański? Bo uwielbiałem je oglądać, a nie wiem, gdzie teraz można tych streamerów, co oglądać jak na... Nie mam zielonego pojęcia. Pierwsze słyszę w ogóle, że usunął taki dział. Znaczy ogólnie na Twitchu się dzieją bardzo dziwne rzeczy. My aktualnie w Polsce nie mamy ani jednej osoby, która się tym zajmuje. Przy tych 500 zwolnieniach ostatnich został wypierdolony totalnie polski Twitch. Nie mamy nikogo. Nie mamy nikogo, kto się zajmuje polskim Twitchem na przykład, nie?
He only streams with selected people who he trusts.
Twitch wywalił się z Azji, no to by było najracjonalniejsze wyjście, nie? Znaczy wyjście, wytłumaczenie.
And at the making of this video...
Tak, tam było coś rzeczywiście, było coś z tymi dostawcami neta na zasadzie takiej, że utrzymanie serwerów w Azji, bo oni mają tam jakieś dziwne podatki, było droższe aniżeli sam ci streamerzy przynosili zysku. Więc im po prostu się to totalnie nie opłacało. Coś było, coś oglądaliśmy rzeczywiście, masz rację.
Something really interesting happened.
Nie ma deszcza? Nie ma już deszcza.
Melstroy announced he would be paying $200 for every TikTok of him that gets 10k likes or something. And just recently he posted something on his Telegram that is even more interesting. He posted challenges. For example, if anyone makes Mr. Beast follow him on Instagram, gets 150 million rubles. A person who climbs Mount Everest gets 50 million rubles, and yada yada. It's crazy amount of money, and I guess it worked because Melstroy said that Mr. Beast actually followed him and even messaged him.
Hey Mel, so I was told to send you this video saying hi. I'm not sure why, but hi.
So are we getting Melstroy and Mr. Beast collaboration pretty soon? Who knows?
Pojebane, że tacy streamerzy istnieją, nie? Że to jest w ogóle dozwolone. Crazy shit.